This mangled SUV.
We have a rollover with someone trapped.
Upside down in the brush. The aftermath of an accident involving one of the world's most well-known humans, Tiger Woods. At 7:12 a.m. this morning outside Los Angeles, Woods is said to have flipped his car in a single vehicle accident. He was the only one in the car.
We arrived on scene and discovered the solo vehicle collision, and the sole occupant was, again, Tiger Woods. Deputies, at the time, they did not see any evidence of impairment, anything that of concern.
First responders on the scene removing Woods from the vehicle through the front windshield. You can see the workers hooking that SUV up to that wrecker. Now, the front of that vehicle is completely accordion, just a mass of balled up and crushed metal.
The halogen tube, which is used for prying, and an axe was also used to pry the person free from the vehicle.
I asked him what his name was. He told me his name was Tiger, and at that moment I immediately recognized him. I asked him if he knew where he was, what time of day, just to make sure he was oriented. He seemed as though he was lucid and calm. I will say that it's very fortunate that Mr. Woods was able to come out of this alive.
In a statement posted to his Twitter tonight, Tiger's team saying he is awake, responsive, and recovering in the hospital after having surgery to fix open fractures affecting both bones in his lower right leg, needing a rod to stabilize, and injuries to his foot and ankle that required pins and screws.
The time it made, it crossed the center divider to the point that it rested was several hundred feet away. So obviously that indicates they were going at a relatively greater speed than normal.
The authorities have said now, there was a press conference, that apparently Tiger Woods was going quite quickly, and as he was going to a photo shoot at a golf course. It was a 2-day photo shoot. It sounds like he was very lucky. He wasn't hurt worse. Multiple injuries to both legs is not good. Not good for anyone. It's certainly not good for a golfer.
Woods was in Southern California as the host of last week's Genesis Invitational Golf Tournament. Yesterday, images on Twitter showed him giving lessons to actor David Spade and former basketball player Dwayne Wade as part of a shoot for Golf Digest and Golf TV.
I say the GOAT. He's not comfortable with it, but that opportunity to come out here with this guy right here, man.
His stature as a cultural icon, both on the golf course and off, hard to measure. And as news of the accident reverberated across Twitter, the messages from fans, fellow athletes, celebrities began pouring in. The accident could be yet another major setback in a storied career.
There it is, a win for the ages.
Tiger's life has been filled with the highest of highs, winning the Masters at just 21 years old, the youngest ever to do so. And before long, he seemed to take over the sports world, becoming the only player to win 4 consecutive major pro golf titles, known now as the Tiger Slam.
You have to remember that Tiger Woods isn't an athlete. He's a business. Look at the numbers when Tiger Woods is playing in a tournament versus when Tiger Woods is not in a tournament. Tiger Woods isn't a golfer. Tiger Woods is golf.
But all those highs also came with some of the lowest of lows.
Right over here.
Over the years, Tiger has become a magnet for what seemed self-destructive behavior.
Tiger Woods has had a lot of episodes that have made TMZ fodder.
The squeaky clean image began to crack with this now infamous scene from 2009.
And it turned out then the car accident had been at the end of his driveway. He'd run into a fire hydrant in a tree. And that bizarre incident triggered a scandal the likes of which we have rarely seen in sports.
It set off a tidal wave of negative publicity for Tiger, who became embroiled in an infidelity scandal leading to his divorce.
And that was the downfall of Tiger Woods, all self-induced. A personal scandal that ended his marriage and really threatened his family and changed the perception of Tiger for many, many people.
While managing to mask the troubles through his triumphs, Tiger's decline over the years became more apparent. He continues to accumulate injuries. Notably, he's had 4 back surgeries, and each one seeming to put his career in jeopardy. But then in 2019, after years of setbacks, the comeback of a lifetime.
It's been a lot. The body, the game, life, it just all evolves and all, moves forward.
He went from being the guy that the country hated to the guy that the country loved. And who doesn't love a winner?
It was a comeback that seemed to transcend the sport. A father embracing his son on the course, just as he had 22 years earlier, same venue, similar red shirt, Tiger the prodigy, embraced by his father.
They only know me as dad. They saw all the tough times, and so they didn't realize how much that golf meant to me and in my life and all the good times, because they only saw that golf hurt their dad. But thankfully, the last couple of years have certainly evolved and changed, and they've seen the joy that the game of golf brings me.
I think people really appreciate what they've seen out of him in the last 4 or 5 years, to see that he's let a lot of people in.
Professional golfer and longtime friend Andy North says this chapter was something to celebrate.
He's been great with the kids. He's done so many wonderful things on and off the golf course for people. And I think that's one of the coolest things of where we've seen him come from his early 20s to now into his 40s, the growth and the maturity that we've seen out of Tiger.
Maturing mentally, but continuing to decline physically. Just last month, Tiger sharing he had undergone his 5th back surgery, a procedure to alleviate nerve pain in his lower back. And this past Sunday, in an interview with CBS's Jim Nantz, Tiger revealed how his recovery was going.
Everybody wants to know how you're feeling, what you're doing since you've come off your 5th back operation. You feeling all right?
I'm feeling fine. I'm a little bit stiff.
We exchanged texts a couple of weeks ago. After it came out that he'd had the 5th back surgery. He seemed in a really good place, and he thought things had gone really well, and he was really excited to get back after it.
It is not clear if we will ever hear the legendary Tiger roar in the 18th hole at Augusta again. But if we've ever learned anything about Tiger Woods, it's don't bet against him.
Forget about golf. Golf has nothing to do with this anymore. This is about a guy's life and living the rest of your life where you can go out and play with your kids and hopefully grandkids someday. Tiger's a very, very strong guy. We all know that. He will attack this just like he has every other one of his surgeries, and hopefully he can play some good golf in the future. But if he doesn't, he's given us more than you could ever expect.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.